that a pumpkin pie in your pants?
Thanks for the host.
Welcome new viewers, sit back and enjoy the show and don't be afraid to join in the chat.
There it goes. I'm like, come on, you stupid program. Alright, we're getting things set up. Most of the players are here. Right. Yep. So one guy is having issues with his mute and deafened.
Monty Cook, Monty Cook.
Well, I guess Betty is getting Buddy is getting himself. I'm doing all sorts of things to Buddy's character. Buddy is getting himself situated with his audio.
I think Buddy should just be Buddy in every game. Every character he has, his name is Buddy.
T-Bone.
I'm doing the Jedi thing today. I'm going to be extremely hot. I don't feel like.
Hey, does that work?
Hey,
Yes.
there's Buddy.
Hey.
Sorry, technical difficulties, but we're good.
Hashtag the crew abides.
I'm wearing a hoodie. with the hood on.
Oh, so my brother said he does game nights on Saturday nights, like board games and stuff. And has
Yeah,
other
you mentioned
people
that.
over. But he's going to try to reschedule that to another day.
Sweet! Had a lot of fun playing D&D with him last night.
Yeah, he really enjoyed it. But he will try.
I was getting confused. I gotta admit, I couldn't tell you guys apart.
The voices are a little similar.
They do
Yeah.
have a
Oh, that
similar
was your brother,
cadence.
bro?
Yeah.
I didn't know that was your brother. Sounded just.
Yeah, it's hard to tell the difference. But if we do video, we don't look alike. Well, we do, but I have a lot of facial hair. He has quite a bit less because he still works in corporate, so he must maintain. Whereas mine is more, man of the wild.
Yeah,
Okay.
bro. I'm gonna have to bite the bullet. I'm gonna shave most of my beard off
Why?
for my friend's wedding.
No, just braid it.
I should.
Heck yeah.
He's a good friend, and his family's like kind of uppity. And
Good
I'm
for
the
them, but you're
he's
not a
a
part of the
good friend.
family. You're a guest.
I'm the best man.
Hey, I officiated my friend's wedding, and I didn't shave for that.
Beards are all the rage these days.
Heck yeah.
I gotta hide the cord for my new headset because it's extremely green and it doesn't do well with my green screen.
That's funny.
I got this stringy hole in my chest.
I gotta buy a new adapter for my aviation headsets. It
That's-
doesn't want to work with my stupid MacBook.
We start using cams. That's going to be quite the cosplay for the stream.
Yeah, well, I'm using my earbuds right now.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna
no,
get
you gotta
some
use the aviation.
crystals.
I can't.
Is this
the
me
mic-
right now?
That's why you guys hear all that background noise. It's because the mic won't work. It's got all the noise canceling in it, but
Right.
it needs phantom power.
So do you?
Yep.
Now that we've run out all of the Monty Cook people from the stream, at least I can't tell. The bot that I use for chat, the numbers are always, people are disappearing on the viewer list, and then they'll be back a few minutes later. I never know if people are watching or not. But I think they're all gone, which is unfortunate. But do you
Well,
guys
if we start
remember?
playing Numenera, maybe they'll come back.
Hey.
People don't like to just see my face floating around on the screen, I think. Do you guys remember what you were doing last?
We were getting a lot of money.
We were on the
I'm
planet
pretty sure
surface.
we just found a chest, and there was like 1 billion credits in it.
I'd have to agree with Kato.
Right. Yes. The place where you're from, it's easily to be confused with a planet of sand with being money.
Right.
Well, we had rescued the woman we were looking for. I've got her name, I think, in my notes.
And we gotta head back and
Taverana. And we were helping them find something on this planet. But first we were going to exterminate some kind of creature that this guy was trying to pay us, that was the native.
What's that? What happened here?
Right. You were sent here to this planet to find Boltoff's employees. You found them locked in some sort of device, cage, half buried in the sand. Some very inventive use of a mutant portal, you were able to free them without any trouble. The leader of that group, the correct pronunciation of that person, I want to get it right, Tavarana, sends off some of her people to look for a missing member that you guys have not seen yet, and she sends someone else to get their shuttle ready. And she tells you that their job on the planet is not done. They're looking for something for Boltoff, and if y'all want to hang around, y'all can hang around and help. And she gave vague descriptions of where it was that she needed to go to get the thing. And you're currently standing in a small little canyon in the mountains. You got a path that can go up to the north and one that heads down to the south.
Yeah, we got some kind of Numenera device from. There was a native that Kato spotted.
Yeah, big laser beam.
Yeah, I trampled him down, and we're hunting some kind of creature. Correct?
Correct. As one of the natives wanted you guys to track down some beast that's been terrorizing the natives' holy site.
Well, I can send Impy out as a scout in a direction. If she and I look over at Corvin. If she and Dracon go together, I think they get some advantages.
Yeah, we're gonna do all that.
Yeah, they got the pack mentality.
Probably
Yeah.
that.
Just offer that as an option.
Can do that.
So,
What direction do you want to send the animals off into?
I'll go ahead and I don't know what Corvin wants to do with Dracon, but I'll also say, go on and head off. And I'll just kind of point this direction here.
I'll say,
And I'll tell her to be careful. But
Dracon, go with MP. Scout the area.
You know what I mean?
so
And he
that
does.
serves.
Yay.
He stopped sniffing. Okay.
Which character am I? I noticed they're a little different. Isn't it this guy?
Hey,
No, bud, that's Corvin.
actually, I don't see you. I'll put you on the map.
Oh, okay, cool. Thank you. Great giant.
You're a little bitty guy. There you go.
That's fine. I don't care.
Yeah, you're next to Corvin now.
Anyways,
So I
Um,
imagine that Impy has some sort of a crystal that has embedded in her, or she's got some part of her tusk that's crystal, and maybe that's how I'm able to maybe perceive what she's able to perceive. I don't know exactly the nature of our communication or connection when she's scouting.
Okay, yeah, I'll say that you can do a limited, like, beast mastery type thing. It does say that you communicate some way. So you can send Impy off.
So maybe the world appears to me as if it does when I'm inside a crystal or something like that.
I'll say that you won't get a lot of details, but you'll get like generic layouts.
Okay.
It's a very fuzzy, imperfect. Because there is a Beastmaster type class, and I don't want to step on the toes of that class's abilities.
I'll just
I
use
don't know,
this
maybe
one.
it's all
Use
kaleidoscopic or something, and I can't quite sort it, but I rely on Impy to kind of feel, tell me how the area feels. Yeah.
What was that, Corvin?
Oh, I just use this on Dracon.
See, hear, smell, touch, and taste through the senses of anyone that you have telepathic contact.
I'm sure he's willing. He's my dog.
Alright, and were you sending Drake on?
With Impy.
Okay, so I'll tie these two together. And they move down here, and you can see that the path splits off to the east and continues on to the south.
Which way should we go? Or do we want to bring him back and join him? Or send him up the other way?
Did they find anything down there?
I'll go check the other direction.
Okay.
Scout it up. I'm gonna stealth though.
Stealth roll. Show me what your abilities. Yeah.
Whoops. What did I get? 13?
D4. Okay. Got that. So you come up this way, and it opens up into a larger. Yeah. Larger area.
I'll just wait here for now.
What are you doing with the animals?
They're gonna go south.
South. Right. Like Buddy's heading with the animals, and yeah, there's nothing down here.
Oh, I thought that was the party.
No, that's
Been
a
while since
scouting
I played,
animals.
'cause I know.
They're scouting, buddy.
All right, cool. Let's go back. My bad, guys. I'm sorry.
Oh, I thought they found something. Oh, never mind. It's just dirt.
So, Impy is sniffing, trying to find any signs of large beasts, looking for large piles of poo, etc., clumps of fur. She's clever.
Not getting anything like that. Just roll some sort of perception check.
Just like,
Something for empty.
she doesn't,
Tracking,
Searching.
searching.
just like a D20 or something for her?
Yeah, if you don't have any special searching abilities for.
She doesn't have it, just the scout.
Yes,
Unless
tracking, seeking, and searching.
my perception is disadvantaged through her at the moment now. So how about just Impy rolls a d20 and sees what
Quax,
comes her way?
Your scout can't counts. It's your tracking, seeking, and searching.
Scouting thing that would.
Oh,
That would.
there you go.
Yeah, you're trained in that.
So should I just roll a perception? Per moi?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, hey, when you get a chance, you wanna apply the thing so we can get the API back?
Oh, that's right. I was trying to do that and it didn't work for some reason. Yeah, I'll have to do that try that again on the break. I don't know what was going on with it. Like saying like credit card failed or something. I'm like, oh, I'm using credit. You specifically said I'm using credit.
Yeah, you should have plenty of dough, bro.
And thanks for that.
So
This is the 3, 4.
I rolled a 10,
5.
applied 1 level of effort. Yeah.
You're not getting. She's not getting any like large creatures, but there has been some minor traffic through this area that leads off to this direction.
Okay. She's just gonna stick with Dracon for now, and then, look for large signs of large beasts and stick with Dracon and keep in touch with me. I don't know how far out he wants to send them.
You said this is as far as they can go, or can they go down there to the left?
Yep. I'll let y'all control the beasties to send them where you want.
That's as far as I can see on the map.
Opens up a little corridor.
I'll go check out down there. If they find anything?
Nothing is revealed here, but the Impy does get sense that the tracks are leading down this way, and if y'all get over here, that they angle up.
Oh, the map keeps going. Oh, you're right. Okay.
Yeah, so Impy, she's gonna maybe follow those tracks, I guess. Slowly. She's gonna go at a pace that also lets Dracon do whatever investigating he wants to do.
Yeah, he'll do a search.
Or y'all got the
signs of
searchable-
creatures.
anything currently in the area, but same thing. There's been some traffic in the near pass that seems to be angling up towards this direction. Looks like it might be some of the natives.
Okay, they can come back.
Up here, Kato.
Yep.
Is there anything you were wanting to do up in this area?
Just watching from behind, making sure nothing's sneaking up on us. Till they give me the go-ahead, at least.
This seems to be an open area at the moment. You don't see anything there. Recalling the doggy drones. And your guide, she will say something like beeps on her wrist, and she will inform you guys next to her that she's getting some sort of reading to the southwest of y'all's current location.
What, like there?
Some sort of power reading, yeah.
What do you mean by
Alright.
power reading?
Your phone?
I don't know. It's something of man-made origins. Could be what we are looking for.
Oh, the item. What about that monster we're supposed to be tracking?
Well, I'm less concerned with the monster at the moment.
It's a Aokato. She says
Yep.
whatever object we're seeking is south of us. Dracon saw a path towards the south. If we just follow this straight down, it cuts over.
Okay.
Maybe we can get to it.
I'll come back down to Europe. Let's go.
Okay, we are heading south. All of us.
Alright. Whoa. What the hell? Green went black.
It's pretty much the same thing. If y'all head south, don't see anything. Down here, you see this opens up a little more to another passageway that goes off to something. But
They're all the same.
Ivana keeps tabs on the power source, and it's definitely in this area direction somewhere. Whatever it is.
Well, we're trying to head that way, man.
Why? Why do you know that?
Yeah, Quats lets her take the lead. You know, you go
Okay.
right on ahead.
How high are these walls?
You're in the mountains.
Better quality.
Yeah, that's mountain rock faces.
Oh, okay.
Cord off what I think. Oh, good. Hold on 1 second, guys. Can you control me for just a second?
I'm trailing her almost exactly.
No,
Get up here, it gets a little tight, but you're able to push through single file.
Quats, are you coming with us?
Oh yeah, take me along. Sorry, I'm making a frittata.
Alright, so there's some sparse plant life, scrubs, very very sickly tree-like entities. Something that fits a more desert-y environment, and partially hidden by all this vegetation is a metal and glass dome that stands 12 feet high and 16 feet across. You can see it nestled in the rock face at the end of this cul-de-sac.
Can we? That's nice. Can we see through any of the glass? Is there any light in there?
Doesn't seem to be active at the moment, unless you want to get closer to it and interact with it. Do a Numenera check on it.
I'm not. Haven't approached it just yet. I'm letting our the rescuee here, has a specific device, kind of approach it.
Sending out NPC guinea pigs.
We like
I'm
to do
still-
that.
I'm honestly, not sure what I think of her yet, and the relationship between her employer. I'm not. Still a little sketch, so I'm like, yeah, you can go ahead.
I'm back, guys.
Welcome back.
Hey, everybody.
Had a computer issue. Goddamn things.
It happens.
And she's really intrigued by this machine.
I'll run a Numenera on it. Do I learn anything? Hello?
Yep, looking. All right. We got a difficulty 4. Yeah, it's powered down. It's not activated. It's not on. It looks like it might still have power. You do see that there is a triangular wedge shaped opening has been removed from the dome that provides access to the interior. And looking inside, you see that there's a lot of long-wrecked and corroded Numenera components. Looks like someone has accessed this thing before.
Hey,
and
Kato, why don't you come take a look at this?
you're not sure whether or
Okay.
not it can still be turned on.
Check it out.
So it looks like someone removed some kind of panel, but this has been a little beat up by the weather.
Oh, hang on a second. I'm going to turn you up in Discord. Say that again.
It looks like someone removed some kind of panel from the top of this thing, and it's been a little weathered. But can possibly salvage some parts from this thing.
Okay.
Now, it's a possibility it could turn on.
Why don't we see if we can get it to work first?
Okay, you're gonna try to activate the device.
I yell from over there, "Go for it!"
I don't think he trusts you.
Yeah.
No, I don't
well, I
trust
think
the
he just
device.
doesn't trust the machine. Oh yeah, I'll see if I can get it going.
give me Numenera mechanics check.
Okay. Difficulty?
Just give me a roll.
Okay. That would be a 19.
Yes.
That you stick one of your hands, your arms, into that triangular shape, and you root around with the corroded components there for a bit, and you do find a switch that you're able to flip, and some lights come on inside. It rumbles, it vibrates. You hear an audible sound like it's powering up, and there's a very loud pop, and the lights pulse real bright and then go off. And let me see. Want everybody to give me a...
Klotz is in there too. I just couldn't move MP, or I could only move MP.
Everybody give me a might defense check.
Jeez. Well, Kato probably failed it.
That's really Corbin.
What difficulty?
I'm going to say a 5.
Alright.
Oh, jeez.
Kato's not so good at those might checks.
So,
Hell,
is that everybody?
I think we all failed. MP. Still needs one.
Yeah, it looks like everyone.
I failed like hell.
Oh, so Taravana. Tuverina.
Oh yeah, that's 2 5s. That's scrappy.
Four.
Impy and I heard it.
So everybody moves
go.
down one step on the damage track,
Oh, jeez.
Oh,
and
What does that mean?
and
Just 1 point?
no, we're all impaired.
yeah.
Yeah.
On your character sheet, there is an area that says "Hail, impaired," etc., etc. You're now
Yeah.
impaired.
Guys, did she get hit by this thing?
She did too, and everyone that has skin
Don't bother me.
Hey.
are now
Suck it.
broken out in oozing sores from this invisible wave of radiation that leaked out of the machine.
Awesome.
But for the brief moment that it was on, a panel also opened up, and let's see if I got a description. Panel opened up and a little drawer slides out, and sitting recessed in some sort of connection device is an item that looks like a flat spoon with a short handle, and it's got a transparent panel in the center of it.
It's a spatula.
And yeah, it's
If we're wearing armor, does that change anything?
no, it's ambient damage.
Because I have a shield of energy that surrounds me at all times.
I had crystal armor covering my skin. Does the crystal armor save my skin at least?
We didn't take damage.
And you didn't take point
But I
damage.
don't want
It's
to
just
Not
ambient.
rolling at all.
It's just an
There you
ambient
go.
effect. It doesn't state that it gives you a chance to negate it. It just says if you fail it, you have that effect happen.
Okay.
I don't think our doctor will be happy. So there's like a panel thing, like a little screen now or something.
Yeah, a little shelf slid out, and inside all the components is this thing that looks like a flat spoon with some sort of transparent panel in the center of it.
I will take it.
And Taviana shakes herself, and she's got the oozing sores all on her face, and her every exposed bit of skin is just looking real rough, and she looks.
Kind of like the sores I had at the party when I ate the weird food.
Yeah.
Yes, you're even worse off than you still got the orange polka dots from the cream, and now you got oozing sores on the polka dots.
Oh, yeah, the doctor's definitely not going to be happy.
Alright, the crystals had to have saved me from the oozing source. The crystal armor. Please.
I'll say if you're coated in crystal, you probably don't have oozing sores, but you.
Thank you.
You
I
did.
did coat. Crystal armor. You can scroll up, not too far. I actually did it.
You are impaired.
Of course, but I am not. I am not oozing.
It won't let you roll when you're impaired.
Knocked the wind out of you, though.
You see, I don't know exactly how the character sheets work with the impaired, because impaired you have negative
The API
stuff
did
to your rolls.
Do we put
This
special?
doesn't say anything.
It says damage track, special, hail.
Let's see if I do a
impaired.
check.
Oh, sorry. I'm sorry, Jolly.
No, you're right. See that? There's nothing there that says has anything to do with impaired.
Is
Character
on
sheets don't
track.
affect it at all.
I think the character sheets really keep track of that, which is something they should add in.
It's
Yeah.
more like an API thing, I think.
Yeah, I think if your API is that working yet?
I don't think that API did that, but it put the markers on the tokens.
Have to try. I don't know if this will work
What
when
happens when we're impaired, by the way?
when you're impaired. You
Sucks.
effort costs 1 extra point per level, and rolls
Oh.
of 17 plus only deal +1 damage, and you ignore all major and minor effects.
Okay, that's not that bad.
I'm going to try real quick and try to get this subscription
Alright, so
thing
if
going.
I play effort,
Damn, we hit 2 natural 20s.
yeah, that costs that cost is right. So it is applying it on the character sheet.
Oh, cool.
Okay.
Yeah, I guess I'm going to have to contact support, because every time I try to do this, it says, there's a problem creating your subscription. Your card has not been charged. Please try again or contact support. So I don't know why it's not accepting it. But Tavana will look at the spoon and says, "This looks like a power source. It might be useful for later."
Thank you, I will keep it.
She's like, "Yes, fine. I don't want to be next to this thing anymore. It hurts. I am not feeling very well, and most of you do not look very well either."
You can hear Kata's voice is a little fuzzy.
Quatzas go into the spots on Impy's skin that are oozing and just like fusing little crystal bandages over them.
He has oozing sores and now crystal stuck to the ooze.
So how do we heal from the impaired condition?
Where they
Because our
say you're
micro is
gonna-
still full.
Yeah. Kind of as like patches, yeah.
How do we heal from being impaired?
Well, normally you get
Long rest.
impaired when one of your stat pools is dropped to
Yeah.
0.
But our stats are fine, so how do we... Is it just a rest kind of thing?
Maybe it meant that one of our stat pools dropped to 0. Boy, that'd be brutal.
Well, there are instances where it says that you can drop without taking your stat pool getting hit. I would say if you want to expend a recovery die, a recovery roll, then you could fix it.
I'll do that.
Sounds good.
Same here. And then, Impy will gain recovery off of my roll.
Kato recorded all you guys covered in this stuff.
Someone has to record our adventures.
It's more like a photo diary, I guess.
That works.
Kid is always snapping selfies. Yui's.
I'm gonna see if I can. So this little spatula thing is a power source.
Yeah, it seems to have some sort of power to it. And if you
Maybe I can
want,
put that to use.
if you want, you can try and salvage this machine. Remember, that's always a possibility with
Oh yeah,
I
Luminera
think we
stuff.
should do that. Let's take our revenge on it.
I'll give it a crack.
I'll assist.
You can't. I can't get any more assets.
Oh, you're full up.
Yeah, I said it was a difficulty 5. Salvage.
Quats will get let's see.
Let's make that a 0.
All right,
Flex?
Nope.
you get 15 shins worth of money.
Oh, I get money. Wait, is that credits or is it shins?
It'll be shins. You don't know how to make creds, but you do
Damn it.
know how to turn things into shins. And you get a
Someday.
cipher.
Can I have? Wait, instead of the shins, can I have the raw material?
If you want to, yeah.
I would much prefer that.
For building purposes, right?
I also get a cipher. So what? Wait, so I get level 5 material? We're doing it by levels now? You were saying something like that?
Yeah, I really wish the Numenera 2 stuff was out. I really want that crafting system.
Do you want me to just put materials, metal materials or something?
Yeah. We may assign levels to it. I don't know. I haven't written down a document. Also, give me a 1d6 plus 3 roll. For your cipher. Alright, so you find a some stuff that you can cobble together into a. That you think you can cobble into a cipher. So give me a difficulty 8 Numenera check to see if you can get this device.
Holy crap, Jolly, this is gonna be brutal. Can I assist him?
Help on that?
Anyone that has training in Numenera can assist.
I'm gonna
Whoops,
assist.
that was a misclick. So I got 2 people helping me.
Yes, that's 2 assets.
Okay. Hey.
Nice.
Alright. So what you cobble together is a transference beam. Now this will take up 2 cipher slots.
Ooh.
And this device will turn the user and up to 6 other individuals within immediate range into energy, which is then projected, as I drop the card, projected at the speed of light as a beam to a target designation that is in line of sight.
Just line of sight.
Wow, that's cool.
So technically, our ship, since it's in the sky, is line of sight.
Just line of sight. So if I go stand on top of a mountain and look like across the planet as far as I can.
I'm seeing, let's see. When the beam reaches its destination, the travelers are turned back into matter along with their equipment. And their might and speed pools are at maximum. So it also heals you.
Wow, that's pretty wild.
Oh damn. Wait, so we don't even need to drop ship. We can just beam somewhere on the planet and then get someone to pick us up.
You know, it's a one-use cipher.
Yeah.
Though,
But if we need to.
Though,
You know,
there is a thing that we were doing in my Gods of the Fall thing. And I'm going to mute Buddy real quickly. I don't know.
Can't carry this, by the way.
It seems whenever I talk,
I can't.
for some reason, Buddy is getting feedback. Like I'm hearing his speaker replay me back.
Oh, yeah, he's probably just got his speakers on.
So there's a thing that we've been doing in the Gods of the Fall game that I'm in, where you can use XP to convert a cipher into an artifact.
Yeah, I was just going to recommend that we install that on the ship.
This is a level.
Yeah,
beam me up,
Let's
Scotty.
take that
Yes,
back. Exactly.
Yes.
Yes,
We
I
have-
agree
We
completely.
have a teleporter. We have a
We have
teleporter.
to get that installed on the ship somehow.
Okay, how much
Yes.
experience is this going to
It's a
take?
level 8.
Yes. We'll take it. We need to just keep that cipher in safekeeping to do something brilliant with it later.
How much experience is that going to take there, Brian?
I believe we were using in that other game 4 XP.
Oh, we
I don't
got
have
that.
any, so I
Oh,
can
you're close to
hold
over.
it. I have the slots to
Yeah, but
carry
we
it
can-
until we
we
get
can
back to
Oh,
the
let's
ship.
just dump one. Let's just dump one each.
Yeah, we can pull it.
And then I'll install it on the ship.
Yes. And give it to me. I'll
Oh,
carry it.
wait, we
Dude.
have enough XP to
Yeah,
get
you
it
got it.
installed on the ship as an
Yeah,
artifact?
we
We
do.
have enough XP to turn
Yes,
it into
we
an
do.
artifact. Installing it on the ship is... We'll do that later.
Oh, well, that's what you do. Okay, yeah, I'll dump one in there. Let's do
I'm
it.
assuming
Yeah,
it
I'll
takes... Hold up. I'm assuming it takes time to turn it into an artifact.
Sure. We
This-
probably have to.
This will be
I probably have to
something
tinker a
that
little bit.
yeah, you probably have to do it later, but you can take your time.
We'll hold it for now.
Does anyone have room?
I do.
Carry.
Yeah, I do. I don't have any ciphers right now, so I can carry it.
Okay.
Anyway, take it.
That's
Okay.
And this was just me pulling a card out of my cipher decks.
Is that what...
Nice.
Same as the big
Good
label thing?
cipher deck.
We just got 2 good ciphers, like, back to back.
That other one was part of the module. This one was just a random.
We
have a
should turn.
teleporter. We
should turn this beam that I have into an artifact too, and have it as a
install
ship's
it on our
cannon.
ship.
Because this thing cuts hulls to pieces, dude.
This is how we
Rips
bring the
holes and
dude
stuff.
up to. Yeah, this is the equipment we were looking for to upgrade him.
Oh well, I
Thank you,
guess Kato's
Brian.
gonna be hard at work for the next
We
3
did
weeks.
4 for that one too.
Oh yeah, you got a long honey-do list there, Kato.
Man, never gonna get to work on the robot.
You can work on the robot too. You can be like Percy and have multiple projects.
Well, guys, we got what we came for. Let's head out.
Yeah, because I hope she doesn't think she's getting this.
Hey, we have a power source too.
You're looking a little wounded. Kato pokes one of the saws on Taravina.
What to it?
Oh, we just lost. But there he is.
Can you guys hear me now?
Yep.
Been talking and I was like, damn, they're not hearing me.
We got you. Yeah, Kato's gonna poke one of this person here. One of our saws.
Quetzal come up and take
He
out
doesn't
the
know what it
flesh. What does she do after Kato pokes her?
Covered in
She
stuff.
starts coughing a little bit, and Kato pokes her, and she's like, "Ow! Don't do that."
There are strange things on you.
Yes, it's
Quetzal come over and spray a
quite
little spray
annoying.
flesh on there. See if it helps.
it.
Yeah, this will make your face look better. And I start spraying it with this.
Fake skin spray.
Yeah, I just cover
Makes
it.
their face
Just
look
cover her
better.
sores with it.
Where did you get fake skin spray?
Centra.
A long.
I've had this for a long time.
That's fantastic.
Oh, that's what she was using to look human. Okay, yeah. I thought
I
it was.
cover all of her sores with it. I'm not sure if that's painful or not, but
Yes, and the skin tone is different between her natural skin tone. So you're kind of like just like
the worst spray tan ever.
you're spraying.
She looks like a
Hey,
Dalmatian or something.
You're spraying like liquid latex suntan, fake suntan stuff on her. And she's like, no, that's quite fine. You don't have. Oh, no, stop. Yes. Oh, that's just lovely. That's going to leave a mark.
If there's any left in the can, then I'll hit Buddy in the face too.
Right in the grill.
And yeah, see, Buddy is a very strange-looking fella at the moment. He has those natural dermal plates that got attached to him to give him natural armor from that device a while back, and then he's got the skin that is exposed from that is to get covered in the polka dots from his insect bacon. And now he's got these other sores on top of that, and you're spraying liquid latex on him.
Yeah, fixed. No more sauce.
So, did Buddy, did you use any recovery rolls to try to get rid of the effects of the machine?
Recovery rolls to get rid of that stuff?
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't know if we could use them. So yeah, I'll try it right now.
So say we use our Walter and it depletes. Can I use this petrified brain that I still have to restore that?
Possible.
In a minute, I'll do it.
It is slightly powered.
Okay.
You could use that to repower something.
Give us a jump start. Okay.
So yeah, Taviana is headed out. She kind of thanks you for the healing and the fake skin.
How do you know if you're healed from this? Because like I rolled a 7.
That's how much you heal, buddy.
Yep,
Well, I know that, but I mean, if we're
you're
like,
good since
sores and stuff.
you're now no longer impaired.
Okay. How do you get rid of that? You just turn it to hail?
Right.
Okay. Awesome.
Which direction do you want to head in now?
Was that the power source you're looking for?
It was a power source. It might be useful later. That is not the item that we were looking for.
What's out this way, by the way? Is this just outside the cave now?
Which way?
Here, where we are. Is this like
Where I am?
Is this just an outside part of the cave?
Yeah, this is the direction that the natives were heading off to. Somewhere off
Right, I
that way
remember
is their camp.
We wanted to
Their
go the
settlement.
opposite direction of that.
Right. This
Maybe we should go up here or something.
this was the path that lone native took to go head south.
Yeah. Well, let's go check out one of these other pathways.
Head
We
this
follow.
way.
Yep,
Yeah.
this is closest, right?
As you're heading up to here.
I explode and die.
Group
I have
of
something in my notes section that says 3 more AI.
three more AI.
Yeah. I don't know what that means.
I'm a little confused too.
Okay.
Yeah. What is right above your notes for 3 more AI?
Just my major effect and minor effect stuff. Right below it is days of crafting completed for my robot.
I'm drawing a complete blank. I don't know what that could be. I don't remember telling you writing anything about 3 AI.
Oops. Probably something important. Oh, you know what? It's my family guys. It's the guys I'm hunting.
Oh, that's right. Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
You should change that to hunting. 3 more AI left.
They were
Three more.
Sam was lamenting something similar on Critical Role recently because Laura is keeping track of the notes this time around, or the loot instead of Travis. She's writing down everything, and she's writing it all vertically, and it's just not in any sort of organization. That Sam is looking at her thing and can someone else please write this stuff down? But as you go up here, you come across a group of the natives they're traveling from the northern passage. They come down, they see you, and they stop and pull out their weapons, and they start chattering in their googly gawk.
Greetings.
And they're waving their weapons around in your direction.
Hello. I give them a wave. And take a
Ooka.
picture.
They're thrusting their weapons at you aggressively. And kind of like pointing back in the direction that you came from.
Is there something there? Oh, no, that's just Corvin. He's friendly.
He's a muy bueno amigo.
Upon hearing my name, I step up and kind of give a little wave. Like, hey.
Adriana will come up to you and she'll whisper at you, Kato. They're saying that we're not allowed here, and we should go back the way we came.
I ask her,
We need to find your...
is there anything on her sensors that indicate that's a direction we want to go?
She looks down at her device and nods that there is another reading of some sort to the northeast.
We need to go this way.
Kind of shrugs. She's like, there could be another path. They definitely don't want us to go this way. There may be another way.
How many natives are?
The path went further north than to the west. It didn't seem to travel to the east, from what I could see.
And T-Bone, there's currently 6 of the brutes in front of you.
Should we take the initiative?
Yeah, I think so.
All right.
But don't we have a peaceful relationship with these guys so
Why
far?
don't we just head north and see what we can find?
Yeah,
Okay.
we can
We
just.
can always come back and kick their ass.
I mean,
Yeah.
geez, if this monster comes down and eats them, they'll be gone anyways.
It's true.
And then they won't be in our way. So, let's just let them do what they're gonna do.
Kato heads north.
Step forward. And just watching you. And Taviana's gonna slowly creep by. And she's waving at them. She's waving you all on, and she's waving her hands at the guys and speaking to them. And they
Is
Approach
MP
a little-
overhealed?
What's that?
Is MP overhealed?
I don't know what's going on with MP here. MP does have extra life on MP's bar. I don't know. Yeah, MP is showing MP has 12 out of 9 health. I don't know what's going on with MP.
MP has a 12 pool now. She leveled up.
Oh, remember to update the other side.
Where?
12 out of 12.
There, done.
Okay.
Yeah,
The MP got stronger.
And as you guys are heading
man,
north,
man.
Dracon has 15 now. I don't know why it's still showing 12.
Did you update the sheet?
Yeah, my character sheet's updated.
you guys are heading
Where is he?
north. The guys are still seeming a little agitated, and
There you go.
they're threatening gestures are being thrown at
Let's
at
moon 'em.
Taviana, and
I
she's
come down and grab her and bring her up.
and she's slowly walking back, and she's talking and Google got right back at them, but they don't seem to follow.
I'm pulling her along.
And
By the arm.
she's like,
That's a good thing.
I'm
Kato.
telling them that we are leaving, and we don't want any harm done to them or us. They seem to be buying it for now, but they're watching. Don't do anything threatening.
You want to go port or starboard? Or right or left?
Right.
Uh,
The north.
Check out this little place.
Alright, as you come up in here, T-Bone, give
Yeah.
me a perception check.
Alright.
Check out my notes here.
What difficulty?
Can I assist him?
Yes. Anyone else that's trained in perception can assist, and I'm looking to see if I have a difficulty listed.
You'll get an asset on that, buddy.
Oh, okay. So that's one more then?
I'll step in here a little
Yeah,
closer,
so
and
you got-
you can get another asset. Yeah.
So you would have rolled a 21 with us too. Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool.
Okay, yeah,
It's
you
7.
you notice it just in time before you step on it. As I was going to have you.
Oh, a trap?
have
Kato and
you-
I are all, wait!
Yeah, it's a good idea.
There is a pressure plate there.
Yeah.
Wonder what it does. Click.
Yeah, you noticed just barely sticking out of the surface sand is some sort of metallic device, and you're going to go touch it.
It looks kind of like a teleporter, like on Star Trek.
Yeah.
You are you trying to touch it, Kato?
Are there buttons at the base of this thing?
No, it's.
I want to
just-
figure out what it does.
Just looks
I
like
don't
a
want to
plate.
like.
Why don't we
I don't
just
want to trigger it. I want to see. Yeah.
What's wrong, babe?
Can I like tinker with it? See what it does.
You can give me a Numenera roll to see.
Difficulty?
I see. That's what I'm looking to see. I don't see.
May I-
Give me a difficulty 7.
7. That's big.
Damn, can I assist him?
Got him.
Yep, if you have
Nice.
Numenera. And as you're fiddling with it, Taviana is approaching up, and she's waving her hands frantically and like, "Don't touch it! Don't touch it!"
Stand back. This is a trap.
He's
That
touching
is-
it. He's touching it.
That is one of the cages.
Ooh.
Oh, so it traps the animals or whatever.
Might be handy to have one of those.
Yeah.
And yeah, with your roll, you do figure out that it does seem to be pressure sensitive. That if you were to step on it, you would be enclosed in a cage of some sort.
I can do it. Wait.
Fancy.
Nah, I'll do it. I'm gonna do it. Let me do it.
Can I attempt to pull this thing apart, or at least disarm it? No.
My girl.
If you want to, yes, you can disassemble it.
I'll just try and disarm it, since we might want to keep it.
It'll be a difficulty 7. Mechanics or Numenera.
If we
Oh,
can
no.
get that back to the ship,
That's,
we'd have,
That's a
great.
that's a 3. I cannot figure out how to disarm this.
Six.
That's a pity. We'll just have to avoid it.
I'm unfamiliar with this mechanism.
That was one off.
Hmm.
But you know where it's at, so you can make note of that. Not to
Yeah, put
step
some
in that
sticks.
area.
Are there any sticks around?
Yeah, there's some loose shrubbery and some sickly looking plants and stuff. You could definitely
So, yeah.
get some sticks.
Don't
I'll put
activate
like
it.
a
Maybe we
fence
can-
around it.
Don't activate it. Maybe we can lure that creature on the top of it.
Yeah, I'll put a fence around it for now. Just with like little sticks. That way no one's gonna step there.
Alright, so you got a perimeter marked around this device. And now that you guys are here, reveals more of this. This way.
Any readings?
You asking Taviana? She is. She is saying it's off in this direction where she's getting a reading. A scouting perception roll for the doggos. I was muted, dang it. So
Just waiting for you the whole time.
I was on the verge of sneezing, and I hit the button, but I didn't think it actually worked. Too many stuff on my second monitor. So yeah, the ping was that she was saying that she is getting a reading off in that direction of something.
All right.
And I was saying, give me a scouting perception check for the doggos.
I'll be right back.
$10 for Dracon.
Or it's actually a 12 with the trained. And
Oh, yeah.
Dracon perks up and starts sniffing around the ground and starts moseying off in this direction.
I'd say, hey guys, I think Dracon's found something.
Looking off in that area.
All right. How far ahead are they? Do we want to just go hold them there until we join them?
I'm waiting for Jolly to get back.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
Oh,
You know, to nail them sons of bitches.
What'd I miss?
Dracon is catching
Hi,
scent
come
of
here.
something.
Get him, boy.
And he's looking back at Corvin and then looking off in this direction.
Ty,
I'll go up with him. See if I can see anything.
Sees you approaching, he takes it as a sign of continue on, and he goes up.
Follow him.
I have your pass. Got to work. It's good. Is that it?
They
Put my
will-
hand on his back to stop him from going further.
One of these days, I'm going to get better at switching this stuff around. Okay. So you see, and that's probably bigger.
Ugh.
Let's kill that son bitch.
You see this
ugly.
big creature in the canyon, and actually, what looks like it might be a kind of cleverly disguised, naturally camouflaged cave entrance next to him. And the thing is kind of sniffing and snuffling and lets out a big bellows roar when it catches scent of you guys, and
Oh no!
it doesn't sound completely bestial. Kato, you pick up some sounds of like electronically amplified.
Does it seem
audio.
aggressive?
It is pawing the ground and snorting and making gestures in your direction.
I'm gonna quick drain it.
Let me pull up the notes for this area. And yeah, you also see that there's a litter of bones on the ground in this area. And if anyone has well, yeah, you don't need history. Give me an intellect check.
Difficulty?
I will say a difficulty 3.
No, that's easy enough.
That's probably shouldn't even be that difficult, but let's go with a 3.
How's that go?
Yeah, not
Oh
difficult.
yeah, this
It's
is,
a platypus.
Oh, I stand
You're
down.
wrong, Colin.
There's a platypus up
platypus.
here.
GM intrusion.
I'll look at it and think really hard. Is that really a platypus? Yeah,
But I get
probably
my
a
quick-
platypus.
No, Colin's wrong. Don't listen to him.
Corvin is just
What would-
very confused for some reason. He actually notices a weird looking bone on the ground, and he's just staring intently at the bone until the thing roars. Then he jumps and like, oh, there's a creature here.
Oh, shite.
But Kato, you recognize that you guys have fought something that looks very similar to one of these
Yeah.
a couple of times, but this one is different. It has robotic parts. It's not fully robotic, but it's kind of cyborgish.
Hmm.
And you said you're going to try to quick drain it?
Yeah. So I have drained at a distance now. So I just fire like little dots that clip into it, and then it just drains to me. See like little bolts of electricity come back.
Is that
Basically like a taser.
Yeah.
is a post stat if you can, so we can see what the range is on it.
Short range.
And it's just a one thing, or you get to do it.
Yeah, quick drain is just a quick little bolt. And I does 5 damage. But I can't use quick drain again on it. It's just a one-off little bit of damage.
Shooting something at it. Give me an attack roll. See if you can hit it.
All right. Difficulty?
Well, let's try a difficulty 4.
Okay.
And then everyone will have to roll initiative. It's not going to take too kindly.
Let's go big.
I did have the turn order
why
up
not?
in the right place.
I don't have an attack roll for this setup. I'll just roll. So that's 11 damage.
Nice.
Bzz. And I'll heal 3.
So yeah, you're basically the vampire now. You can do living creatures as well.
Mm-hmm. This is both living and mechanical.
Nice.
Dream dinner.
3 points.
He's not level 3 or lower, right? If he's level 3 or lower, he dies.
Level 4.
Oh, that's close.
Creatures drained suffer 5 points of damage. So you said 11. Where do you get an extra damage from?
I put damage effort on.
Oh.
I don't get any extra back. It just hits him a little bit harder. Maybe it's a bullet that hits him instead of a dart.
Bad girl.
When you
That-
deliver, it gets some feedback from the
Move,
attachment.
ho.
Yeah, the electricity burns him a bit.
Yeah.
It's coming out.
That does seem to put a big sting in him. He rears back and shakes his tusk about and roars. He actually bumps into the side, and I'm going to offer a group intrusion with that, so everyone can get
Ooh.
one XP.
Evening up playing field.
Try to steal 1 XP from you if they wish. If you'll please, if you please.
Oh no, buddy said I could have his X.
That doesn't happen that way. I will give T-Bone his XP. That. Okay, is it not going to let me drag and drop because the window's open? Oh, there it goes. Ah, never mind. You get deleted. That was a delay. Second Ravage Bear comes out of the cave. And you hear some sounds of possibly some smaller animals still inside the cave. And if everybody would give me their initiative rolls.
What are they called?
Ravage bears.
Ravage bears. I tell everyone that we have ravage bears and it's not whatever Corbin said it was before.
I was looking at a bone. You want to put up the
Tracker. Oh, there it is.
tracker?
Yeah, it's there.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
up.
yeah, okay.
Remember not to roll effort or anything.
Why does it do
I'm
that?
not beat the holy hell out of it.
I'm not getting that. Maybe you're lagging.
Yeah, it took it a while for me to drag that bear out. I don't know. There might be some lag going on.
No, 19.
What difficulty is this creature?
4. Got everybody's rolls in.
That's
Yep.
Dracon. Nice.
My turn.
It does look like T-Bone is up first.
Nice.
Four very angrily looking things in front of you.
Yeah, I was aiming at this guy, the first one.
Longbow. That hits. And for right now, you're going to have to manually deduct those costs.
Oh, okay. What is it? 2?
Right.
Yeah.
So your longbow shoots out and gets it right in the chest. It's a hard target to miss. It's pretty big. And you want to make any movement? Anything else that you are able to do that you want to do?
That's all I wanted to do.
Okay, Dracon.
He'll run up and attack.
Go get it.
And he'll miss.
And he goes to do
And
its,
he'll run
its
back.
go to do its attack, and the creature just lifts up its paw, and Dracon misses. Kato.
All right. Let's take a shot. Difficulty 4. Nice. Big 7. The first one.
Right. That did a massive hit on it.
Oh wait, no, Kato's the tank. Kato will stay here. With his shield up.
And you pulled out your fancy new force lance, gave it a quick twirl, aimed at it. Not too sure about this strange new thing you got, and you triggered the device, and this very bright bolt of blue-white plasma energy streaks out from the end and splatters like right in its facial region, where it would have eyes if it had eyes. And the beast bellows out a roar in pain and stumbles, almost falling to the ground, but picking itself back up. And walks.
Okay, so Quats kind of has no idea what's over here, but she saw Jolly fighting from a distance, or Kato. So she's just gonna practice her distance attacks, and she's gonna do a mind slice.
Currently, you
with,
can't see the target from where you're at, so
I have
you'll
to be able
move.
to see it. Okay.
Kato's
So
walling him
then-
off, so you're all good.
She'll come in to here and go, ay ay ay! And then do a mind slice with 1 level of damage effort. How'd that go?
That didn't hit.
Didn't
That
work. She
misses.
missed. Ah.
Yep. Yeah, the
She's gonna be like,
difficulty is 4 if you want to add that in.
And then I have 2 edge. Shouldn't an effort only cost me 1?
Yeah.
Okay.
What? Where's your mind slice attack? Did you put it under intellect?
I have it under attacks intellect. Yep.
Oh yeah, no. It says you still have impaired on. Turn him.
Oh, okay. I am hale now.
Yeah, it says the effort cost 4 points. That's why.
Okay.
You're all
So,
good.
okay, so the character sheet is taking the damage track into account. That's good to know.
Okay. All right, and that'll end my turn. Klotz will be like, "Oh, dang it!"
Yay. Corvin.
I'll step up.
Hey, you step up and you see 2 very angry, bellowing looking beasts with no eyes and great horns and different parts of their body, and it's not the same on each creature. It's different on each creature. Parts of their body seem to be robotic in nature.
I say, this is how you do it, Quats. Pew!
Alright. And you're attacking the one in front.
Yeah.
Klotz is paying careful attention.
So do you just hold your finger to your head when you do this? Like you're trying to blow up his mind or something?
Yeah.
Is there a visual effect, or is it just that?
Yeah, the monster, like, it hurts his head.
It acts like it's about to go charging forward, and
He's dead.
Corvin steps forward and does his Jedi trickery, and it just screeches. Goes from a bellowish rage to a screech, and it stumbles to the side and falls to the ground, and seems to be stationary. Looks like it might be dead.
It's sleeping. How cute.
Now it's the bear's turn, and this guy is going to jump up and start scrambling, climbing on the walls. It climbs up and moves off to you guys, and it's going to jump down and almost in a cannonballish type
On top of Kato?
of attack. It's going to try to squish Kato.
Klotz is screaming right now. There is screaming happening.
Kato is. Oh, sorry. Put a damage effort on that one. Shouldn't cost me anything.
It doesn't have any special things for that, but you are able to roll out of the way and avoid its attack. Let's see. Special I can do. Okay, yep, that's it for it. Doesn't
It
have
for
any extra attacks. With I will say this because of the nature of its landing and its size. I want Quats and Corvin also give me a speed defense roll. Ground is quaking in upheaval, and see if this is going to be able to keep your feet with the impact of its landing. Watts is fine. One roll for Corvin. Did we lose a Corvin? Corvin.
You want me to roll for him? Oh wait, we can't use this shit.
Yeah, I figured you
Can I do
didn't
the
want the
same thing?
damage effort. Corvin, 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 Corvin. I don't know if he wants to use any effort or not, or I'd hit the button for him.
Should we just come back to it?
Come back to what?
Oh, speed defense roll, please.
Oh, I didn't think I was that close.
Rolling to see whether or not the ground shaking knocks you off your feet.
Oh, my bad. What's the difficulty?
4.
Nope.
Hey. Now it's Impy's turn. What does the little kitty want to do?
She's gonna run up and can she get an attack in?
Yeah.
Okay. She's gonna run up and attack.
Oh, get it.
See, oops, sorry, that's Dracon.
You can get up here. There's enough room.
She's gonna do a rip and tear.
Beast difficulty 5 for 4 damage.
And then she's gonna come back. Rawr.
As this thing is had actually kind of fallen on his rumpus from landing off of its jump, and it's just in the act of standing up, and Impy runs in and swipes a big old claw mark across its rumpus from the stumpus, and then runs off. Buddy!
Aika Rumpus.
Did that go?
Yeah, that
Oh yeah.
that
fortunately.
that went.
Oh shit.
Roll me a D4, buddy.
Damn! What?
Watts. You feel a sudden pain
Ah!
in your butt cheek,
Ow! Dang it!
and you
Sorry.
take 4 points of damage.
Ow! T-Bone!
Damn, that was a good one too.
Hey, you have armor that negates some of that.
Right.
At least I
I
hit
do.
something.
I have
No,
armor
I'm
of
just kidding.
2, so I take 4
It's a total of 4
or 2.
minus any armor that you have.
Okay.
I have a healing potion you could have. Just kidding.
Just kidding. It's for
I'm
me.
not.
I'm sorry. I'll cast heal on you when we play Dungeons and Dragons.
Quatch just looks at you like, what are you rambling about?
And Dracon.
Yeah, he'll run up and attack. No, he won't.
And that's a miss. Dracon is a little leery of this thing. It's very big and scary. And Kato.
Okay. I will hit this thing. Actually, I'll drain him. This one hasn't been drained yet.
Go for it.
Was it wounded?
Is it wounded? It is a little wounded, yes.
Means I get an asset. $11 damage.
Okay. That it goes really stiff
Kato, you're terrifying.
for a bit, and
See him give it a big bear hug, and it does electricity and shit.
and it seems to steam a bit. The metal parts on it spark, and then it relaxes. Kato
Give it a
looks
pat on the butt.
Kato looks slightly more refreshed.
There's a big smile on my face.
Call in about.
Is it an emoji?
Yes.
And Quats.
It's just this.
All right, so Quats is gonna look over at Corvin and be like, okay, here we go, and she's gonna give that mind slice another try. Oh,
Kill my young Padawan.
and
Feel
she's
the
gonna.
power of the dark side.
Huh?
Go ahead.
Do it. And no, again, she's gonna miss.
No, you shatter a rock next to it, which is surprising to you because you didn't think rocks had a mind, but obviously there was some sort of partially forming sentience happening in this rock formation, and you snuck its early
Right.
existence out.
Or there were
Not
some
in this
crystals or
lifetime.
something in there, and I'm like, yeah, right, not on this planet. Oh, ah! And then I'm gonna kind of back up here, a little ashamed of my performance, and
Corvin,
I just shrug my shoulders and go, "You need more practice?" How's that?
oh,
Big damages.
nice,
Big cost. Damn.
What was that?
points.
5 points a
And-
day.
8.
No, 8 points. And it cost
8.
5.
Damn.
That was enough. It's very similar. It screeches out and shakes its head and bounces off the rock wall and then collapses. Goes steel.
I said, "Don't worry, young Quats. We'll have you causing brain hemorrhages in no time."
Quats is just like looking at you slack-jawed right now.
Corvin, 2 for 2.
And
Nothing brain.
as you're
That was very
congratulating,
satisfying.
as you're congratulating yourself,
Only have venom.
this one back here starts to
Don't check it.
shake
Yeah.
and shiver, and you hear some metallic screeching and herky jerky motion. It gets back up on its feet, like where its eyes would be. There is a glowing red light. That would be a good thing if it was your turn.
Yep.
And it's going to let out a roar and rush forward and try to grab you. Kato.
Okay. Difficulty 0.
Just swoosh out of its
Actually,
way.
no, not difficulty 0. Roll for it. Sec. And I'm going to use this.
Nice.
Oh
In
yes,
action.
yes, I love that. I have that on one of my characters.
And I will, with the force slants, I'll put it like under its jaw, and I'll click the button to extend it out, so that it like juts up into him.
Okay.
Let me roll the attack. No, I got a reaction attack thing. Yeah. This has an asset, I believe. Oh, the difficulty is reduced. Eight damage.
Very nice.
I looked at this wrong. Stats are a little different now in its second phase. It would be a difficulty 5 instead of a 4.
Still hits.
But yeah. Okay. And that's it for its turn. Impy.
Get him, big dog.
She hears rumbling of another. She thinks maybe another one of these beasts, and she just crouches down, and she wants it to stay down for good. So she's gonna attempt to pounce. She comes running around the corner. Ah! Where do I find
Oh,
Pounce?
she got eaten
Come
by the
on,
dead one.
get her, girl. Get her.
Can you remove this little black square here so we can see the field a bit?
Oh, that's y'all can see that black. Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, my computer is frozen.
You roll a 16.
All right. How did she
Which is
do?
enough. That hits.
Okay. Does she knock it down? She has this pounce ability, I think. Computer froze. I'll go upstairs.
Depending on what the pounce says, it's quite a bit larger than she is, so it would probably be difficult to knock it down. I have to read what the pounce ability says.
Not even on here. I must have imagined it. She's just gonna do her damage, and then
What did you think that it did? Because the rip and tear.
there was
kinda-
something that, yeah, if she was successful in the attack, she like was remained on top of the. Oh yeah, immobilized. That's it. That's exactly it.
There is. You
Rip and
hold
tear,
them
yep.
down.
So
and tap.
for this instead, because this creature is so big, if she, instead of like tearing her and running away, she wants to just like leap onto its like head area and just like dig in.
I I'll say that she jumps on its back and she's like cats do, got a mouthful of flesh, biting into it and just raking, and she's basically mounted on top of the back of this thing, and whenever it's her turn, she can just rake until it shakes her off.
Thank you. That sounds great. Thank you.
She's a sturge.
A sturge.
And I don't know how I'll put you up here. Is there a way to move the token to the? Yeah, there we go, to the front. There.
Yeah.
Now you're mounted on top of it. All right, buddy. We're going for a longbow.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
That hits. Let's see. I don't think I did. Let's see. Let me go back to Impy. Impy did 4 points of damage, right?
Yes, sir.
It seems to not have any effect. Like you see Impy just shredding flesh, but the creature doesn't seem to react or be phased by it at all.
Damn it!
Oh man!
And T-Bone, you are successful in your shot, and yeah, the arrow just plunks into a nice meaty area on its chest, and like it didn't even flinch.
Damn.
Dracon.
Let me look at my character sheet. I think I got a lot of good shit on there.
Yeah, you got some phasing stuff. You're a very interesting guy.
You're a ghost man.
Yep.
He hits for 8 points of damage.
Right. So describe to me how
Wow, he does a lot of damage.
how he goes about hitting.
So he disappears from the spot that he's in because he can flash through space and time, because he's a flash success. And he appears on the other side of this creature. And, well, okay, let's say he appears above it, and as he's coming down towards the ground, slashes and bites it, and then lands on the ground. Is this a killing blow?
This is not a killing blow. It's
Okay, that's it then.
It's very similar. His hit lands a really solid hit, and he drags a jagged wound into the fleshy side of the creature. And yeah, the flesh just peels away, some of it sloshes off, and you see metal underneath, and the metal sparks where Dracon attack hits. It seems like it did some damage, but not as much as it should have. Kato.
I'm gonna smack this thing.
Ooh, smackeries.
Difficulty 5, huh?
Yes.
Alright. I get an asset because he's wounded. I'll do. Seven damage.
All right.
Nice, good damage.
Starting to look a little ragged. Yeah, you get a nice meaty whack on its head, and actually rip off a whole bunch of skin and flesh off of its jaw, and once again revealing metal underneath. And yeah, there's a big dent now. Its jaw is slightly out of alignment. And Quartz.
She's gonna look over at Corvin and be like, step back up where she was. Take a deep breath. Concentrate. Okay. And try and slice this damn robot mind.
Yeah. Natural 20.
Ho ho ho!
Except it's an automaton.
That is awesome. So, major effect. What do you want?
Is its brain still working?
Yeah, she seems to have found some sort of purchase.
Hey, if
Mind
you can mind
Slice
slice an
doesn't-
AI, then you can mind slice this thing.
You can't. Mind Slice doesn't work on automatons.
It's not fully
It's beast. It's like a hybrid, right? It's a cyborg thing.
Oh,
Yeah.
good. That's what I was asking. Like, it doesn't work on automatons, so. But if it still has a brain, it'll work.
Yeah, I figured you'd already used the Mind Slice attack. You thinking that after it died, it just came back as a...
It could just be robot coming back.
just
because
as
it was
a...
dead.
Yeah, as a
Yeah.
construct.
Yeah.
Apparently it's not a construct.
Oh, good.
So, after this successful attack, my eyes are gonna be like... I'm gonna look over at Corbin and be like, did you see... What? Yes!
I give a thumbs up.
And then I back up.
So, what do you want for the major effect?
Just a vicious slice, you know? Like, where
extra
before
damage?
before I was just kind of like, just missing. I want this one to just be like, just a vicious
damn it.
slice.
Bam.
So, with your vicious awesomeness, describe how you put this creature down.
Yes.
So, as it's kind of, sitting back up on its rear haunches, trying to get Impy from, with her, claws embedded in there, and Impy's hanging on and flying around, it's gonna just stop for a second, and then look over at Quats, who's got, like, both of her fingers, one at each temple, just going... And then it's just gonna scream as, just this, these crystals kind of start to look like they're just for a second coming out of its skin, and then it's just gonna collapse, and the crystals will fade away.
So,
Like, just to dust.
and it's smoking and sparking now as it's lying into a jumbled heap, and Impy is still over there just ripping its head, growling and shaking.
Just pulling at it, you know, she doesn't care that it's dead. She's just like, now it's toy time, you know.
It's unresponsive. What do you want to do now?
Are we still in combat?
I'm gonna shout out, make sure the other one stays down.
Corvin, it's up to you. You don't see any movement at this time.
Weren't there babies in the background or something?
I have danger sense.
Yeah, we heard babies.
Yeah, there's still sounds of little ones in some sort of cave or something back that way.
So everyone be on your guard. There were sounds of more up and that way. Why don't we advance slowly?
Any specific action you want to take at this time, Corvin?
Oh no.
I would like to.
As Corvin is relaying to you guys.
That would be 23.
This one,
Oh, we're still in combat. My bad.
this one starts to shake and rattle, and gets to its feet, and makes a swipe at Corvin.
I guess we are still in combat.
Same thing. It's herky jerky motion. And a dull red glow is flashing in the center of its forehead, like where an eye would be. And 17, you think you are. Let me look and see. You think you're stealthed, Kato.
Does the special +1 add to my stealth? Would that make it a 24?
Yeah, I'll allow that.
Sweet.
And Corvin, give me a speed defense roll.
So are we
I
still
failed
in?
it.
We're still in combat.
Yeah.
Yes.
Just checking.
Yes, just like last time, one round after this first one died, it came back in a more robotic manner. And
Seems like a very useful technology.
Corvin had a turn just before this one was supposed to reanimate, and I was giving him an opportunity to do a search, do something, and he didn't do anything, so it reanimated. And
okay.
I think this is the first time these things that actually hit you, any of you.
Yeah,
So
we're pretty scratch-free.
You take
We're mostly just killing ourselves.
8
slowly.
points of damage, Corvin.
Okay, it's actually 7 because I have armor.
Yeah, the armor will subtract from this. It's a big meaty paw. And because it hit, give me either I don't know which one you're more possibly trained in. Give me a might defense or a speed defense roll to avoid being grappled by this thing.
Oh, I have an asset on both of those.
It wraps you up in its arm, almost bear hug style.
What does the asset reduce the difficulty by? Just 1 point?
Mm-hmm. It's already there.
Yeah, it's built in.
Oh, it is. Okay.
It's built into that roll.
Cool. No, it's not built in. I added it, I think, on the first one. I just forgot.
That's what he means.
Yeah, it's showing on the roll. So take another 4 points of damage from it squeezing you, and you're grappled until you're able to break out of it.
Okay.
And Impy.
So she's gonna be, drop whatever piece of the other beast that she was shaking around and see that this other one has gotten up, and she's gonna make a leap at it for a rip and tear repeat.
Oh! You're getting the 20s today.
She's amazing. As she has the repeat, gets a nice deep claws in this time.
So she does some damage. Yeah, she gets a nice
Yeah.
meaty, and she reaches deep with her raking and shreds flesh as well as a little metal. The like sparks are spewing from the deep trench that she's dug in. She's got a solid grasp on this creature's neck.
She's a good girl.
And that brings us to T-Bone.
That son of a rotten rat bastard. This time, I'm gonna beat the holy hell out of him if I can. You know, get a good roll with my. I'm gonna use my longbow and explosive arrows. Oh shit!
Oh, jeez.
Okay, that's probably a good thing that missed, because you're right next to it. I was going to ask what the description of your explosive arrow was, see if it had some sort of radius effect. But
Glad it missed.
your arrow arcs up and lands back here. Actually, we'll say it lands on the corpse of this other one and blows a big chunk out of its side, revealing a whole bunch of metallic and organic parts. And Dracon.
Yeah, he'll attack. That beats a 5 anyways, doesn't it?
That's a difficulty 5. So that misses.
Yes.
And Dracon seems a little confused. It threw him off his attack. He's like, it seems like it's supposed to be dead. It smells like it's dead, but it's still going.
Okay.
And Kato.
Should be bleeding demised.
Alright. Let's smack this fella.
Gervais says,
Whoops. Wrong one, but it's time.
what?
I used the wrong force lance, but it's the same thing anyway.
Alright. It. Go. Nice meaty thunk. And its flesh is a little indented where you hit it. Looks like you did some damage to it.
Nice.
Quartz.
She's gonna run up there and let's see. For the slice again. Yeah, because she's just feeling really confident, right? She just pulled off a epic mind slice. So you run up here,
Woo!
get herself amped up. And miss.
And
This time.
misses.
Just a little disappointed.
And, like you can sense there's a mine there, but it's a little slipperier than you expected it to be. It's more alien than you
Right.
thought it was. There's like dead parts to the brain, and you're not fully understanding what's going on there, and it made you lose your concentration just enough to not get a solid hold. Corvin.
I will attack. 8 points.
Horror's armor. That's a nice solid hit. It is looking ravaged. In fact, it jerks its head up and lets out a roar of pain, but instead of where before it was a bestial roar with some electronic echoings, this is now reversed. It's more electronic with some organic bestial roar subtones. And Impy is almost dislodged from the thrashing of the creature, but manages to hold
Hang
on. And the bear is still holding you there, Corvin. And you take another 4 points of damage.
Oh, I forgot I was stealth. Damn it.
Okay.
And it is going to try and bite at you while it's holding you. So, disadvantage. Look at the sheet. How can we do a disadvantage?
It raises difficulty by 1 step.
Make that the difficulty 6.
Am I rolling speed defense?
Yes.
Can I roll anything?
Yep. Difficulty 6 speed defense. To try to get out of the way.
Failure. I wasn't going to beat a 6 anyways.
Take 8 points of damage as it bites down on you.
Ouch. It's a big hit.
Okay.
Don't
I am
forget,
debilitated.
Corvin is looking extremely rough. You do have things at your disposal to remind you.
Things at my disposal, like what?
Not for the DM to give out tips and hints, but you do have a certain helmet.
Oh, I know. I assumed I couldn't put it on because I was grappled.
Well,
Is
it's
this
like
the same? Is grapple the same as D&D in this?
the way I'm looking at it. Yeah, it's like you can.
Okay.
That just
just
means he's
can't-
holding
you
you. You
can't-
can still
yeah, you
do
can't
everything.
move.
Okay.
Now we're at Impy.
So does she need to do an attack for Rip and Tear now, or does she get to Rip and Tear?
Let me look at that again. Normally they would be kind of like grappled, immobilized, unable to escape or do anything, but this thing is so much bigger than her. Basically, she's just able to hold on to it. So I would say that she can just opt to rake into it again for another point, 4
Exactly
points of
what she
damage.
She just rakes into it again, keeps hanging on. Tears more circuits loose.
But I will say that you notice that the raking doesn't seem to be having an effect at the moment. Like, you see skin being shredded, but the creature doesn't seem to much be concerned about that.
Thanks.
And T-Bone.
I am. the hell?
Yeah, not having a
Yeah.
good day today.
3 ones? Yeah. Roll the d4.
No, you're in front now.
Yeah, I'm behind him this time.
Quats learned her lesson. I'm going to say that you rear back and to try to get a mighty swing, and you accidentally get the blade lodged in between a crack in the wall.
Oh,
As
okay.
you're swinging back, so your weapon is now stuck in the wall, and it'll take you action to try and get that thing out. Drakon.
He will attack. Success. 8 points of
Right.
damage.
There we go. Creature is looking very, very rough. It seems to be barely holding on, and matter of fact, it stumbles, and as Drakon hits it, it's almost like like the funny bone syndrome. Drakon came up and hit it on its arm, right at the joint, and it reflexively jerks, and you are no longer grappled. There, Corvin.
Okay.
Drops you to the ground, and Kato.
Alright, am I hit it again? Wait, you said this thing didn't care about physical attacks?
It seemed to be ignoring some damage.
Yeah,
Oh, like armor. Okay.
MP's ripping and tearing wasn't quite doing anything.
Okay. Yeah, I'll just hit it again.
Yeah, you know that the last few times you whacked it, you seem to have, although meeting resistance, you were pushing through and doing damage.
Alright. 2.
But not this time. I mean, you land a solid whack on its side, but you seem to have hit like an extra fatty portion of flesh,
Right.
and it just like does the Bill Cosby Jello wiggle. And Quats.
Okay, I'm gonna
Doesn't matter.
lean down here and just check out Corvin, see what's happening there, and some healing on him.
Oh, thanks. How many points is that?
Really good.
How many points of healing does that do?
I put in for difficulty 5. I wanted to do 5 points on him, but I beat a difficulty 6 with a minor. So can I give him, like, in wherever I touched him, can he have just like a little
Give you that
just
plus
effect, like
3
crystal?
as that plus 3 with extra damage if you want.
Oh, thank you.
So that's up to 8 points.
Yeah. 8 points of healing. And you look and you feel like maybe where I touched you there, your skin looks a little crystalline, a little sheen.
Say thank you, Quats.
That. Look out, I say. Get up. I'll end my turn.
And that leads us to the freshly healed Corvin.
I activate my mask and transform.
This is what, the second time you've done that?
Yep.
Or is this the...
Yeah.
I wouldn't say that you've done it once before. Alright, so boom. In Corbin's place is this... Well, describe to us what he looks like.
Everyone's seen it before. I did it when we were on the ship also.
And maybe not all of them.
It looks like a big Power Ranger.
How tall is he?
The Burgundy Ranger.
Go, Power Corvin.
I don't think I really did a description on him. He gets about a foot taller, and he's red and white. And yeah, he looks kind of like a Power Ranger. A little more alien looking, a little more organic. Doesn't really look like a suit, but almost like a second skin.
More favorite anime is what I envision him looking like and how he transforms. And I can't recall what it... Guyver. Like, god dang it.
It comes out of a pocket dimension.
Yeah, Guyver's kind of like an organic nanak thing. That thing embeds underneath the skin and comes out of that port in the neck and wraps around. But yeah, really cool alien Power Ranger guy. Just materializes where Corvin was. And what does Mr. Balamorg Doom do?
I think it's an action to activate it, isn't it?
What does it say on your sheet?
Yeah, I'm looking. I don't see anything. Nope. But usually donning a shield or something is like a bonus action. So it'd just be... Oh, it says one action, yeah. I found it.
Okay, so your turn
Like
is...
casting polymorph.
Yeah.
Okay, so your turn is spent turning into Balag Morg. You guys are astonished to see this thing you've seen briefly once before. I don't know if y'all saw him naturally transform before, if he just showed up. I don't even remember. Too long ago. But hey, new guy here.
Kid I spoke to.
Yeah.
We saw him, didn't we see him when we did the whole spaceship recovery? When we got our ship back? Yeah.
Yeah, that's what he used as a space element. It didn't go out otherwise.
Alright. It's the bear's turn. And he's going to make an attack on T-Bone.
Oh, he ain't gonna do shit. Just
Give me a level 5 speed defense, please.
Okay. Did I get it?
You succeeded. You're over there. You're over there, tugging and pulling on your axe, trying to get it out of the wall. And you, out of the corner of the eye, you see movement, and you look up and like, oh my god, there's a meaty paw coming my way. And you let go of the axe and duck, and it just swipes a big trench into the rock where your head was, and actually takes your axe with it. dislodges the axe, but you currently don't see where it went. And Impy.
She's gonna keep shredding, even though it's not doing anything. She doesn't know that. She feels very vicious and effective.
All right, she's digging a trench. And T-Bone.
Alright. I'm gonna try to bust his ass, but I don't know. Pretty tough. Battle.
You currently don't have your battle axe. It's on the ground
Oh.
somewhere.
Can I use my turn to retrieve it?
Give me a perception check.
You said he was just trying to pull it out of the wall.
Yeah, and when he dodged the beast.
Yeah, the beast
beast.
sent it flying off somewhere.
Ah, okay.
Right,
So a perception check, you said?
right.
What level? 5?
Sure, we'll go with that.
Nope. No way.
So close. Yeah, you see several shiny, glinting bits on the ground underneath the rubble that the creature caused with its little rock slide, but you can't tell exactly which one might be your axe. I mean, you could pick one and go for it, but you don't know for sure if you're gonna grab the axe, or you could spend your action doing something else.
I'm gonna spend my action. What'd you say that again? I'm sorry.
You can choose to try and retrieve your axe off of one of the glittery things that you see, but there's no guarantee that what you pick up is actually going to be your axe. Or you can just spend your action doing some other attack.
Can I shoot it with a bow? I mean,
Yeah.
all right, cool. I'm not gonna use explosive arrows though. That's kind of crazy. Be like shooting somebody point blank with a 203.
Oh yeah. I'm assuming you want to do the extra damage,
Yeah.
and that is exactly what you needed to kill this thing.
Cool.
Your arrow arcs up and you zero in like right on where that pulsing red dot is on its smooth skin, where its eye should be, and it falls dead.
Ooh.
Nice.
Is there any sign of that other one, like, moving at all? As soon as this one falls down, I'll come over and start.
It currently, no. Does
I'm
not
just
seem...
gonna start trying to cut any, like, power. Just like, I do not want this thing to wake up again.
Yeah, I'll help.
So just like any power
dismantle.
line, anything, I'm just gonna start just cutting.
Wait, no, I stop. I don't let her do that. I show her how to
What?
do it properly so she doesn't get electrocuted.
What's up, Kato? Right? I just start. No, but I've been working on the ship and stuff,
Stop.
so I'll pull it. What?
This is wrong. You're gonna die.
You will. But just make sure this is dead, okay?
Like this. Like this.
I'm watching. Like how?
I'll make a roll.
You're gonna drain it.
What are you attempting to do?
Salvage.
Salvage? Okay. Use...
I'll deactivate my mask.
Alright, you see Balrog Morg kind of shrug and dissipate however it is that he comes into being, and Corvin is now back in its place.
I probably didn't notice it.
Yeah, I'm busy salvaging.
Oof. I got a little distracted there at the end of that. I looked over at OBS and it was saying 0 kilobits per second. I'm like, the stream. It spiked up to 10,000 kilobits per second.
Oh, wow.
That was a pretty good pterodactyl noise.
And yeah, it's supposed to be at like 3,000 or 3,500, and it was up to 10,000. I was like, no. I don't understand why and how it can spike over what it's supposed to be.
How long does it take them to salvage stuff?
Probably like 5-10 minutes or something.
I think it's dependent upon
This thing's big, right?
the level. Let me look.
Level 5. Do I have to roll for both of them or just the one?
I was just going to make a recovery roll.
Scavenging. It depends on what you're trying to get out of it.
I suppose while I'm doing one of them, Quats might be trying to mimic me on the other one.
Yeah.
Sure, I'll allow that. So, scavenging, intellect task. It's either difficulty 3 or 4. It says. And if you're trying to get ciphers, it's 15 minutes to an hour for 1d6 ciphers. Artifacts is 10 minutes to 1 hour for 1 artifact.
I will get scrap, but if Quats wants to get ciphers, I will assist her.
So for
on the second one, the first one I'll get materials, and the second one whatever Quats wants, I'll help.
I'll say it'll take the same amount of time, depending on whatever y'all are trying to get cipher or artifact, for you to get your stuff, and give me a d6 plus 3 for the size of it. How much?
It takes about an hour.
Scrap.
Oh, okay.
If you want to do recovery rolls, yeah, you can take it as long as you want here.
I got 6.
You find 6.
We both got a 6.
So yeah, you get 6 deals of salvage there, Kato.
I will add that to the stack.
Quats, are you wanting to try to find ciphers, artifacts, or helping Kato with scrap?
Oh, whoa. She's pretty impressed with what Kato managed to pull off with that other device, so... And then she watched him salvage from here, so she's gonna try and see if she can get a cipher off of this beastie.
I will assist.
Cipher, not artifact. Gotcha.
Yeah.
That might be a little difficult.
Yeah, she's not quite... She doesn't feel that skilled.
We'll just turn it into an artifact.
It's the same difficulty. It's the same difficulty, it's just longer.
Right.
Go for it. Try to get an artifact.
Alright. She looks like over at Kato, like something a little more permanent, huh? I'll try.
Yeah. I'll help you.
Okay, I'll try.
Do my robot hands that give me an asset, do they give her an asset?
If you're assisting her, that'll be an asset.
Okay, just one.
So it'll be a difficulty 4.
Okay. And just an intellect, or?
This is this will be a difficulty 4 Numenera.
Nice.
Nailed it.
Oh, that I have a PDF somewhere that has artifacts in it, but I'm going to look at the. Just going to use the Numenera book.
And then I'm gonna take a rest. I'm gonna be like, whatever it is, I'm gonna hand it to Kato, and I'm gonna be like, whew.
It's a crystal, and when she bamps out of it, it explodes.
Ah!
So we can throw quads like a grenade.
Okay, whoever. Quats. You were heading this. Give me a D100 roll, please.
Ooh.
I look over at Kato. Will it work? Did I make a thing?
Kato inspects it.
I'm not impressed with that, but
It's a thing, alright.
let me see if I can't find a PDF. Let me look at my list of PDFs. I might be able to find you something better.
It's a mystery thing. It'll do something. I got a feeling about it, Kato. It's gonna do something. I don't know though. This beast
Give
machine.
me another D100 roll, please.
It was really weird. There was this kind of strange gel in there, and I didn't know what to do with it if that gel got on the connections.
Oh yeah.
I hope it was
I think
helpful.
that's part of the bionic stuff. It probably works with
Yeah.
it.
I
So that
wasn't
was
sure
a
if we wanted it on the
77?
connections or not. So I went ahead and went with it. There was this mesh. It was like shreds of pieces of this metal mesh. It was pretty sharp on the edges. I just trimmed it and got as much of that out of there as I could, but I don't know.
Give me a 1d6 plus 1 roll, please, Squats.
77.
All right, and you said you're handing this off to Kato. So, Kato,
Yeah.
give me a difficulty 3 Numenera check.
Alright. Seems easy enough. Got him.
Okay, what you find post this. Oh, I'm not sure how the format's going to look, but I'm posting it. Boom.
Skin of fire sloughing?
Oh, wow.
Oh.
What did it?
Oh, that's cool. Against fire?
If
Wow.
we wrap this around someone, they'll.
It just looks like mosquito netting or something, huh?
Well, it's invisible when it's on someone.
But then you just like go poof, and like cotton candy, it just goes. Woof.
Yeah, like yeah.
So you get
Wow.
+5 armor against fire attacks.
Tell her what it does, and I'll hand it back to her.
All right, I'm pretty happy with it. I smash it into a little ball, and I put it in my small square cage. Doesn't matter that it's in
You-
stasis. It's just a place I have to jam it. It's like my only stuff sack I have available.
This stuff is thin, right? It's like paper thin.
Let's see.
'Cause it's almost invisible.
Yeah, it's diaphanous. Yeah.
So you could put this over Impy if you wanted to.
He
I
could
look
have
up
plus 5 armor against fire.
I look up at Kato, and I just like I give myself up on the middle of the forehead. I could have had a V8, and then I just toss it on her. I toss it over, and it just. Whew.
Now she can go in lava pits and only die a little bit.
Nice. So add that to Impy's
Uh.
character sheet, and make sure you specify it's only
It's fire.
only fire damage. And anytime Impy takes fire damage, you'll have to roll a depletion roll to see if it loses
Okay.
its effect.
She has. I'll put the artifact on her then.
Is that? Can we take that off once we put it on some? In case Quats wants to put it on herself at some point.
It doesn't say it's permanent, so I would say that you
Nice.
would try and take it off and reattach it to someone else. I'll say it's
But only
like a
Quats would
garment.
know that it's there because Quats applied it.
Right.
Oh no, we just lost Buddy.
Don't forget about it.
Oh, I want to ask Brian, since we discovered that other artifact that irradiated us, did we get experience for that?
And you'll do get the XP.
Or for killing stuff.
So that was 3. I think you get XP off of the level of the thing. I think
it was a level.
I think it's split.
It's like a level 8, wasn't it?
No, that was the cipher. The
Okay.
machine was level 5, I think. Or level 6.
While Impy's wearing this special skin, she looks like kind of like a wet seal and extra skinny. 'Cause
Massive
she's
fur down.
not. Yeah, it like smashes her fur down a little bit, and she's just mildly perturbed. Till she
Up and
gets used to
see
it.
what
She's
it
like,
says about
she's licking at
XP.
it.
Assume after a while it just becomes the same color as a fur or something.
Yeah, she just looks like she just had a bath though all the time. It's just not fluffy.
Okay, so yeah, so for XP for artifacts, it's the artifact level divided by the party. And
Oh yeah, we split it.
so you
So
you all
level
get
3?
1. You all get 1 XP for that
That's what happened,
level
buddy.
3 artifact.
Wowza. Makes us even for the one we gave to make the other artifact, right?
Oh, we haven't given that up yet. Did it on the ship.
Alrighty then.
Yeah, we still have that.
Yeah, so you should be at the same as me, I think. Quats.
Okay, dokie. That's nice. You guys really ought to see our Gods of the Fall game. We got like tons of artifacts and stuff. It's getting ridiculous. We're like tier
Too
4,
many magic items.
tier 4, tier 5 gods, and yeah, we got all sorts of crazy stuff. Alright, so you guys have looted these things, and while you are doing that, up here, you been hearing cries and mewlings, and you see a couple of small for ravage bears a couple of baby heads stick their head out of the cave, look at you, and then dart back into the cave. And when I say small, they're actually still about the, well, not bigger. They're about the size of Kato.
I'm big.
Hey T-Bone, I think I found you a pet.
We.
A baby ravage bear.
Where is Taverana, by the way?
Hell yeah, I want one of those. I want a bear.
We kind of forgot about her. She was hiding back here the entire time that you guys were fighting. Kind of peeks around the corner when everything gets quiet.
I come around here and I very obviously shoot a tracer at her.
And she's like, ah, ah, ah! And then nothing happens, and she just looks at you a little confused. What was that for? What?
Yeah, she probably feels a little prick, but she won't be able to find it because it's microscopic.
What did you find? Is it?
Thought you ran off on us. Can't have that happening.
It was very loud and scary.
Quat's is really distrustful of this person now.
So is Kato.
It's supposed to be like, yeah.
Teammates.
Come around the corner. Oh my goodness, that is very big things. I am impressed. You took those out.
Why didn't you help us? Quat's got shot in the butt.
Yeah! I'm rubbing my butt. Ow!
I was trying to get over here, and I tripped on one of those blasted stakes you put in the ground and hit my head on the machine.
How long have we been here? An hour?
Yeah, at least an hour because of scavenging for the artifact.
Kato has a frowny face on his visor.
She points to her head. See the bump?
Sorry, not that one. This one.
Angry eyebrows, frowny face.
Yep.
But yeah, the babies seem to have gone into the cave, and you now have a awesome artifact on Impy.
I like it.
Yeah. What are we gonna do about those things?
You mean the little
babies?
ones?
They're not very friendly when they get to be big ones.
Are you saying
T-Bone,
we should
go make friends.
terminate them? What if we... Is there much point in trying to sell them? We
I
have a
can get-
cage.
If I get close enough, I can implant suggestions.
They don't understand you. But we have a cage. We could move this trap cage to our ship, maybe? And we could put them in there, and then we could sell them.
Hey, they'd probably go for a pretty penny in some
Right? Alien.
exotic shop or something. Yeah, but how
And
do
they're
we?
baby. So maybe
How
we
big
could
are they though? They're.
As big as Kato.
Oh. Okay.
They would be great for doing heavy work. If trained.
Taviana will kind of shrug. She says, "We don't have on the fleet access to a lot of livestock.
So there's
they-
a high demand?
They could make quite a profit for someone selling for rare meats."
Ooh, yeah, I like that idea. I don't know
I
what
have
that
animal
tastes like,
hand-
but it
I
sells
have
well,
animal
I'm sure.
handling skills.
See if we can corral them into this trap.
Well, why don't we get the trap towards the front and stick some food on it? Or you know what? They're as big as you, Kato. That's a good size. I can wormhole them into the trap.
Bobbida boopy.
Right?
Let's
Yep,
just
just-
put them there. Just
just
put
gotta
them
get 'em-
there. Exactly.
Just
Open
gotta get
up
them
a
to run
wormhole
through it.
and put food on the other side. I'm sure they'll just walk right on through.
Or I could just wait till they come out for the food and then just open the wormhole beneath them.
That works too. I'm going to.
I'll have to stand over by the trap so someone will have to give me the signal.
Do you want the cage to already be open?
It's open
Or
right
be
now,
open.
right?
It's free. It's not activated. Do we
Right.
want to activate it and then put them in there?
Well, they will. Yeah, they will fit in there. Fit a bunch of humans, right?
They're my size, right? And they could fit there was 4 of them or 5 of them or something.
you saw 2.
I think there were 2 of them that we saw.
No, of peoples.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
four people was in that cage.
So it should fit 2 savage bears, ravage bears.
Oh, it was pressure sensitive, so if their weight lands on it, it should activate.
Okay. Yeah. All right.
The
Well,
question-
let's try and bait them out.
The question will be how to move it once they're in there.
We can figure that out. We'll use a series of wormholes to get them onto our ship.
Brian just ruse the day, that wormhole ability.
It is a cheat. That's for
It
damn
is
sure.
so good.
Well, the trick is to come up with interesting ways to use it, and I
Right.
think you kind of got to respect that we're using this, and not just in combat, but using it for actual things. Okay, let's give it a go, guys. Kato, I'll look through your eyes if you want to try to lure them out, and that's when I'll know when to push off. Yeah,
You want me to lure out living creatures?
you could scare them right into the wormhole.
Okay. Let me take a look in this chamber up here. See what I see.
Now, what I will say that for the best chance of getting this to work, I would say have you be about here so you can have an eye on both the cave and the device.
I don't need to.
What?
I can look through Kato's eyes.
But then you can't look through your own.
I don't need to look through my own.
Oh yeah, just have your hand ready.
Yeah, I can make a wormhole within 5 feet of myself, so I have to be within 5 feet of the cage.
Make sure you get it on the cage spot.
Yeah. Well, that's not hard. I'm standing right next to it. It's not like we're in a moving ship, so it's not difficult this time.
That's a little hard.
And then I just have to see where to make the next one, which I will with looking through Kato's eyes, using use senses of others.
Okay.
There's a no range on that, right? Do I have to be within short range?
No, it doesn't say. You just have to be willing, otherwise I have to attack you to do it.
Now, I'd have to say that no greater than like long range would probably be applicable.
Okay. What can I
Generally,
see
you
through
guys
here?
won't be that far. Yeah, since I don't have the cave made, it's actually
That's alright.
it's in the wall here. It's
Okay.
disguised natural camouflage,
Oh, right.
and it
So
goes
So
back
this-
about 20,
true.
40 feet, and it's a pretty big cave because those were big creatures, and you see a couple of cowering baby ravage bears who themselves do not look robotic.
So, if Quats wants to try and animal handling them out, I'm going to block this passageway.
Okay. Let me.
So that they
Reset.
don't go this way.
I will say, since these are babies, let's do a difficulty 3.
Nice.
I
Alright, you
tried. I put a little effort into it.
you got them. You got their attention.
Come on. It's okay. Really sorry about your parents. They were a little aggro though.
You sorry about their parents,
So
and you're now going to cut you guys up into little sausages.
well,
Hope
I
you don't
would
mind.
lobby against the meat bit, you know? I think we could maybe find a little better option for
Might be
you
where the
guys
money's
than
at,
that. But shh, are you helping or hurting, Kato? Helping or hurting?
Alright, so-
Come on. Come on. Well, yep.
So they're following you.
Alrighty. We're just walking over here, and you're just gonna see that little wobbly space there. Just stand right there.
Pomo.
Whoosh.
And they go through the portal, and they get swallowed up by the cage. I'm going to.
But we don't know that. We just assume that it worked. Okay, go running
I'll
over
step
here.
back when the food catches him.
Did it work? Look at them. Oh, are they upset? I'll come up and I'll be like, it's okay. It's okay.
I said, look what we caught. Excellent work, my friends.
They are now inside the cage.
They smell like good cooking.
Kato, you don't even eat.
You don't, Kato, you don't even smell, my friend.
You
It's
don't
a-
even
That's why
eat.
I asked. Do they smell like good cooking?
Oh no, they smell horrendous.
Oh, okay.
They smell horrible. In fact, you know, if there's, are there any flesh, like, or was it just, like, are they hungry? Would they eat their own parents?
Oh, that's bad.
You don't know. They don't look malnourished at the moment. They
Are they carnivorous?
They don't. They have some very, very sharp canine teeth.
Okay. So maybe they would have.
They don't look like they're happy being inside the cage. They're headbutting it and swiping claws at it.
These things, robotic. Their parents.
Yeah.
No, I said they weren't.
Okay. So how did the parents end up?
That we don't know.
Can I use some sort of a knowledge skill or animal handling to like set up some sort of environment that has a couple of things in there that they might like? Be that flesh that they, you know, may or may not recognize as the same species.
You could go
Or,
clip some
you
of
know,
their parents' hide and use it as a
water.
blanket.
Ew.
Can't get inside the cage. There is. I mean, there are holes through the cage that are 3 inches. So you got like little 3-inch holes.
Oh, yeah, no, I'm not gonna
Openings.
go dicing their parents up and putting them in little cubes through the holes. I'll pass on that. Alright, they're in the cage. Now what do you guys want to do? Hey, we solved that other dude's problem. Is he
Maybe.
gonna give us some money or something?
Well, he was gonna give us this cipher, which I already have.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he
Are
got.
these the creatures he described to us?
I would.
I don't think he saw
think
it.
so.
He was looking for it.
Just
So
describe some.
hopefully this was it.
Yeah, you just described some big, dangerous creature was been terrorizing the area.
Yeah, I don't think you knew what it was exactly. Alright, well, we still need to find this power source, so we should probably head up to the north here.
Hey, ma'am, you got any more readings on your doohickey?
Doohickey.
It is to the northeast somewhere.
Well, let's go. Oh, I want to take a rest real quick. Because I'm wounded.
Yeah, y'all can take as much time as you want.
I need 10 more hours.
Oh, wait.
Yeah, I don't. Mm-hmm. Can I do a little self-healing?
I
Or
look okay. But
Oh,
not
yeah.
great.
Yep, you can use the healing mechanic.
I can heal myself?
Now that
No,
minor, that
I
plus
can't.
3, can that be extra repair?
Yes. And
Try to heal myself.
how does the healing thing work? Can you do it multiple times on a
Yeah,
person, or is it
yeah, I
once
can.
per day? Well, I'm talking about the healing.
You said the heal was once per day.
With
Or
class.
once per long rest or whatever.
Because your mechanic thing is a class thing or something, right? Because it specifically
Yeah.
says that it gets more harder the more times you do it. But I think
Every
the
time
healing,
I do it, I get heal one
Yeah, the
less.
skill of healing, I don't know. That's actually a skill that I have become specialized in.
that says you can do it on one person once per day. I don't know if
Okay,
it's
so
like.
But can I keep trying if I don't actually succeed, you know?
Is anyone especially wounded?
I'm not looking great.
I will stab you in the leg. And
How much
heal
does
you.
that?
Probably 1
I'll
damage.
do
But you heal
some
full.
healing on Corvin.
Oh, thank you. I
Get you
think you
4
already did it, Claw.
points. No, I did that on myself.
No, you did it to me earlier during the fight.
Oh, okay. Never mind. Then that will go. How's Buddy looking?
You can
Alright.
actually heal my intellect, I think.
I can? Okay.
Yeah,
I've
just not my body.
So we're
Unless
here for
healing only
another.
affects the
Are we here
body.
for another hour?
No, I only need 10 minutes.
Oh, okay.
Actually, I rolled that rest check. That'll heal me up to full. I'm all good.
I'm still down in all areas, but I'm not bad off. Not horrible. And I'll gain back a point every hour anyways.
Alright.
Healing. You can administer aid through managing another succor attempting to heal each patient once per day. This healing restores points to a stat pool of your choice. Decide how many points you want to heal and make an intellect action. So, yeah, it looks like it's only one person per day.
one person per day or once per person per day?
Once per person. Yeah, each patient you can do it once per day.
Once per day. Okay.
I mean, we can all attempt checks on each other, though.
Yeah, everybody can do it. It's just it's easier if you have training in it.
Yeah.
What do we roll for that?
Intellect.
It's ever many points you want to heal. That's the difficulty level.
Intellect check.
Right.
Who else needs healing?
Just you, I think. You can try and patch yourself up.
Yeah, I'm not down terribly. I'm down a little bit, but not too bad.
I can try to heal you, Quats.
I can't see Quads' health bars.
Got two of her pools are
Success.
I can't see
Awesome.
Corbin's either. It's just everyone
I'll
else.
take that in intellect. Thank you, Corvin.
How many points were you trying to heal her for?
I did difficulty 3.
Okay, so 3 points.
I didn't want to go too high because I really wanted to succeed.
Yeah.
All right, so now what are you doing?
Heading to the north. Checking it out.
Head up here.
Where did Corvin go?
What?
Where did you go?
Is he under Buddy?
Yeah, I think he's under Buddy.
Nope.
Might be in the black area.
I just saw him.
Yeah, I did too, and now he's gone.
Hey, don't
Probably in
see
the
it.
dark area. Is he under one of the monsters?
There's another one.
Oh, he's
There he
tiny.
is. It's a wee man.
No longer
Let's go.
applicable. Yeah, I don't know where your token went to. That was weird.
No, it like glitched out. I saw it for a second, and then it was gone.
He's like, I thought you wanted to be Balag Morg. Alright, so yeah, you come up here and it's a big open space that kind of curves around and heads south.
Okay. That's what we wanted. Check it out. Oh, I will stealth ahead.
Sounds like a plan.
That is... Oh! 22... 28. Stealth.
Wow.
Don't know.
Kato disappears. Ooh, what is that?
Yep, the notes, and I'll tell you what you see. There are some trees and brush in this area that seems to have been attempt to have been made to try and hide this device sticking out of the rock wall. It's some sort of ancient machine twisting metal and crystal shards and spinning cylinders and clear tubes filled with various liquids. Most of it seems to be embedded into the side of the cliff, and parts of it are partially obscured by plants and growth that have grown up around it, and other pieces seem like it had been placed in front of it. And piled on the ground is bones, tools, and strange feather-covered fetish sticks of crude offerings. Currently, you don't see anybody around.
Quats and Impy are hanging back behind
I'm gonna check it out.
our guest here. Still keeping an eye on her.
So wait,
comes
this thing's
forward.
like a... I don't know, like a... Oh, so it's got tubes
Oh
coming
my
out of the
God.
wall?
Oh Jesus! I screwed up the token. The poor lady. The poor lady. She's doing bad things.
Tell him to wet.
I knew she was strange.
Those sores. Those sores. That radiation is affecting her. So yeah, it is. It's made up of twisting metal, crystal shards. Parts of it are spinning cylinders with clear tubes of various liquids. It's a very weird shaped looking machine. You've never seen anything quite shaped like this, and like you're only seeing a part of it. A large bit of it seems to be embedded in the rock wall, almost kind of like the mountains grew around this thing.
Quartz? There's crystals on it. Seems to be your field of
Go up
expertise.
and take a look. Are the crystals just like separately used? Are they, or does it look like there are crystals that? Is there like a trail of crystal that travels somewhere?
No, it's just the crystals seem to be a part of the machine.
Okay.
The machine uses the crystals in some way.
But the machine itself, are there crystals distributed throughout the machine?
And there's bits and pieces of the machine seem to be made out of crystal, and like bits of metal attached to the crystals, and crystals coming out of other parts of the machine. It's a melding of crystal machine and crystal and metal and cylinders.
I don't know. I can always pop in somewhere. I don't know if it'll tell me anything more about it, but it seems like the crystal and the metal are being used as complementary materials or something somehow.
Taviana says, this is what my device has been pointing to. I think we have found our objective.
And what is that?
Kind of half shrugs. We will see. And if you want to figure this machine out, it's a... well, give me a mechanics and/or Numenera roll. Difficulty 8.
Whew. Easy.
Would wow. But
Right.
ooh, yeah. Nice. I was gonna ask if actually being inside a part of the machine could lower the difficulty. It's a moot point.
Alright, with the 19... you see that the machine is missing a power source.
Ah.
And you locate a triangular shape access hatch on the side that you can open. And if you do so, a very familiar panel slides out with a spatula-shaped recess.
I'll put it in. I'm hesitant though, because I really wanted to use that.
It snaps in, and the door slides shut, and there's a thrumming hum as Quats walks away.
Well, back up. It didn't work out so great last time he fired something up.
Where's everybody else at?
It was painful.
Pots, I'm up here.
Okay. T-Bone is around the corner. Corvin's way far away. Quats has moved down south. Alright. Kato and Tavana are the foolhardy ones.
Step back, please. And I'll just, like, shove her back.
Shove her on her back.
You tried to shove her back?
Yeah, I shove her back.
Alright, hold on. Let me...
This is dangerous machinery.
Make an attack roll.
Oh, she's trying to stop me?
Don't just allow other people to just manhandle them.
Okay. Attack roll. What attack roll am I making?
He's not a man though. He's a robot
Who's-
handling him.
Give me a might check. Just-
I'll use my lance. I'll like stick it out in front of her. Might check. Difficulty?
Just give me a roll.
10.
Like, whatever. What? What's up?
He just kind of swoops underneath your staff, and as you're doing that, the machine fully comes online, and an opening reveals itself and ejects a long-handled device that has some sort of prongs on it.
Like a fork?
Kinda.
I'll pick it up.
But it doesn't really look like an eating utensil. It's a little more bulky.
Like a cow prod?
Yeah, I'll say yeah, it does kind of look like that. It's a little pronged rod.
I'll pick it up.
And yeah, you can do a Numenera check if you want to try to figure out what that is, what it does.
I have an investigation. Skill.
Just poke the girl with it.
And
What difficulty?
let's go with a 5. I don't remember what I said the other thing's difficulty was. Okay, it looks like it's actually a key, and you recognize some markings on it that are similar to the markings on the cage that you found these people trapped in.
Did Corbin get deleted again? Can't see him. Oh, there he is.
He's hiding.
I
really
will.
far away.
Does this thing look sturdy at all? Like, if I throw it, it's not gonna break?
No, it doesn't like it's gonna break.
Okay, I toss it to Corvin.
And while you're doing that, Tavana has reached her hand inside the hole, and she pulls out something and sticks it in her pouch.
What'd she grab? I want to see it.
You briefly saw something like two oddly shaped crystalline type objects. It almost looked like some sort of weird puzzle pieces.
Show me what you grabbed.
Why?
Is that a stupid question?
Is you got something? I got something.
We're a team.
Did
here. Come on.
Did I see this?
I walk up and I'm gonna read her mind.
You read her mind. Does this
Show me the object.
Does this require an attack roll, or how does it say that it affects other people?
Action to initiate.
Now, do they get defenses? Basically, is what I'm saying.
No, because it's just surface thoughts.
Well, I mean, shouldn't they? Because I mean, even in D&D, they get a saving throw.
Says you can read the surface thoughts of a creature within short range, even if the target doesn't want you to.
Wow.
You must be able to see your target. Once you have established contact, you can read target's thoughts for up to 1 minute. Action to initiate.
There you go. Just can't delve deeper.
No, it's just whatever she's thinking on top.
Yeah, you get a brief semblance of, yes, finally, he'll accept me.
I say, what do you have in your pocket?
What
Does an image come to mind or anything?
No, she's well, you're getting quite a bit of images. You're getting images of Boltoff.
I will implant suggestion.
What suggestion are you trying to imprint on her?
I say, let Kato take a look at those crystals.
Crystal is not for you. It is for
What?
Boltoff.
It says a course of action under conditions in which the creature will perform. Course of activity must be in the creature's capabilities, and the condition which will perform the activity must be something that directly affects the creature or occurs in its immediate environment.
You have to make an intellect attack.
Yeah, if you want.
Yeah,
So
you
I
have to
will
make an
do that.
intellect attack as part of the...
Yeah. What's the
Can-
difficulty?
You can make an attack roll. I'll tell you if it succeeds.
What is that? 22?
Yeah.
Right, she starts to seeming like she seems to have some inner conflict going on, and then she starts vigorously shaking her head. No, you were hired to help bring us home, and this is Boltos. This is what Boltos wants, and you're not
We
going to
just
get
want
it.
to see it.
Yeah, I didn't ask her to give them to him. I asked her to let him see them.
We just want to have a look.
Boltov will not be happy, and while you're doing that, you see this swirly mist start coming from. Actually, it's coming from the north, from the south, over the top of the mountains. It just seems like to be coming everywhere, and it's coalescing, and in this general area just to the side of you, and the machine is steadily pulsing.
Oh boy.
And it seems it's almost like molecules that were once scattered are being drawn together and reforming. And by the time it's done, you start seeing this entity basically being built in front of you. It stands 8 feet tall. It's roughly humanoid, with opaque, multifaceted crystal for a head, and black synthetic synth cubes instead of hands. And
what does the head look like again?
It's a multifaceted crystal. And it doesn't make any immediate action. And I'm going to say we're going to call it a day here.
All right.
Oh.
I think this is a
Oh, my
good
computer had 3% left. Ha!
3% what?
Juice.
Wow.
Good timing.
Okay.
I forgot
That
I was laying down without the power cord plugged in.
Yeah, that doesn't sound good.
All right, see you guys later before it shuts off.
All right.
Yep.
Good place to stop then. And I think that's a good cliffhanger moment. We got this strange entity as you're trying to convince Stavana to go against her wishes and revealing something that belongs to, in her mind, to Boltov.
She's crazy, man.
I'm so getting in that dude's head.
Alright. So I hope you all agreed. I hope you all had fun with this episode. It was a little slow getting started, but that usually is with us, and we haven't been doing Numenera regularly. So we all got to get back into the swing of it. Things are picking up. They've seemed to have found their goal. And yeah, we're gonna. I can still hear them talking. All right, I need to get back and talk with them before they run off. So we play this every Saturday, unless they say that they don't want to play or can't play. But every Saturday at 4 p.m. Central Standard Time, we do Numenera. This is our long-standing campaign. This is, what, episode 31? We've been doing it for several months. These guys have gone into space. They're on an alien planet right now, doing a job for some crime lord, trying to get parts to get their big ship repaired. Actually, they have 3 ships. They have a ship and 2 shuttles, which all has been themed off of the Big Lebowski. They have an AI who looks like the dude, and they've named their shuttles off of the other characters from the movie. Craziness, all sorts of craziness. And this mysterious entity has shown up as they gathered the device that they need for Boltov. And yeah, we're going to see whether or not they try to take this device from the henchmen of Boltov for themselves, or if they're going to complete their contract. And we're going to find out what this entity is. All sorts of craziness next time we get into it. I'm going to get out of here. Hope you all have a great rest of your day, and hope you enjoyed the show. Thanks for watching.
Have a great day, and we hope to see you again soon. Well, I do at least. I hope my third does too.